And we're back with another episode of A Sampler Pod. As always, JJ's right over here. I'm Javi. And we're going to talk a little bit about the news from this past week. Kayfabe. We're not going to go into deep rumors or anything. Just going to do stuff that happened on the TV show. So, all right, take it away.
Man, why does it feel like everyone is in a faction?
I don't know. Seems like Triple H is trying to force the Attitude Era back, where everybody's in a faction.
And there's nothing wrong with the Attitude Era. I mean, the Attitude Era was great, but it only worked during that time. You know what I mean? You had bra and panties matches. You had people cursing. You had different movesets happening. You had different cutscenes and things like that were very inappropriate happening during that time, because back in those days, nobody really gave a shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, in that case, but the other thing about the Attitude Era, yes, the like you're saying, the bra and panties, the cursing and all that stuff, but also was the unexpected nature of the show. Because even Stone Cold, who would have ever imagined Stone Cold going in there with a truck full of beer? And nobody
or milk.
That was Kurt Angle. That was Kurt Angle.
Oh, Kurt Angle had milk,
but it was also unexpected. You weren't expecting that,
no.
You know. So that was actually cool. Things would happen. Now it's very predictable. You kind of know what's going to happen. We know what's going to start. Raw's going to start with a Judgment Day. It's going to end with a Judgment Day.
Well, the internet doesn't help either.
Well, the internet was around too, for certain rumors and stuff like that. Dave Meltzer was doing his thing, but it was a newsletter, quote unquote. But also it's predictable in the sense that there's nothing that happens out of the ordinary. It's all wrestling matches, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing good in ring and I like seeing good stories, but I want something unpredictable. All of a sudden, I wouldn't mind Damian Priest cashing in on Seth on a random Raw. No, on a random Raw.
Yeah.
Just go in there and cash in and stuff like that. Not have
remember back in the days whenever even regular shows, something amazing will happen still.
Yeah.
You know
it was fun.
And
it was fun.
You will see a title exchange and things like that.
When's the
Nowadays,
last time we saw a title change on a Raw or SmackDown? I don't. Maybe the tag team championship. It's been
tagged. Yeah, the tag.
That's the only one. Everything else has been on the big shows.
Correct.
Which then again, it takes away from that element of surprise.
So
honestly,
the tag titles and the US title. That's it.
Yeah, and even then, it's the stories behind, especially the US title, have been really bad. Really bad.
So they're there should be really titles that should be in NXT or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but honestly, it seems like we were saying, everybody's in a faction. I understand the purpose of a faction, which is usually to bring the guys that aren't that good and bring them in. And for example, Judgment Day and especially the Bloodline did fill in that role, which was bring people that were either on the verge of getting fired or that have never had that shine on them, right? Because for example, look at Judgment Day. Edge was the piece that didn't fit, right? Because he's already an established guy, whatever it is, and he was taking all the spotlight. But once he was away, then you had Finn Balor take a little bit of that spotlight. Then you had Damian Priest take a little bit of that spotlight. Then Rhea turned into this larger than life character, regardless of her matches or whatever it is. But she was the one that gave that faction credibility. And now we have even somebody like JD McDonough getting a lot of shine, which is great for him. I mean, there's no other way he would have had any shine, huh?
Dominic.
Oh yeah, God, how did I forget? Dominic. He made a career out of that.
And now he got over. Not over as people love
super
him.
Over. No, he's super over. People hate him, but people hate him.
Yeah,
people boo him in a fun way. It's not. I don't think that people genuinely hate him. They just boo him because it's fun to boo him at this point. It's part of his gimmick already. And I love when he just stands there and he's like, and then everybody just starts screaming.
And then he tries to talk. Yeah, it's funny.
It's great. And then the Bloodline, obviously we had Sami Zayn. Then we had Jimmy Uso, which now he's a guy doing his own thing, which is great. Even Jimmy has had his own way. Solo in a year and a half, he's an important player. Which good thing he did beat John Cena, because now he's back to being that monster. And the way he beat John Cena was vicious. That's what I want to see.
I thought he was gonna kick out.
Yeah, right. Super Cena.
Super Cena.
Yeah, but I'm glad you have people like that were able to just from out of nowhere become somebody. That's the purpose of a faction. But now you're gonna have, like, what are you gonna do right now with that new damage control? Because you added 2 people to that
They
faction
have
in a week.
A lot of people now.
Yeah.
So like now they have Asuka, and then they have oh my god, Kairi Sane.
Yeah. The best flying elbow in the business. That's one thing I will give her credit for.
Yeah, I love her look. She kind of looks like a gothic anime character.
I don't know. I think. See, I would actually lower down the makeup on her. She's very pretty, honestly. I think she.
I like it just because she looks different compared to everybody else in the group.
She looks almost like a zombie. Like she's just.
I think maybe that's her point.
Like like she's just there to wreak havoc. The only problem is she's tiny. So, like, look at Bailey next to them, bro. Bailey looks,
and they're all
towers over them, huh?
And they're all like 5'4".
I don't know. Well, they're shorter because Bailey's like what, maybe 5'7" at the most.
Yeah. So I'm saying
she
like
towers over them.
Bailey's she's looking short.
So yeah, she looks like when Damian Priest looks down at Rey Mysterio, kind of deal. It's
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. But where do you see this faction going? Because that's the part that scares me.
I think leading to our next subject. I mean, besides, this is all pretty much setting up Survivor Series War Games.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have
after Survivor Series.
Yeah, but like realistically, is Dakota Kai ready?
No.
Like, is she clear?
She doesn't look anywhere near ready, bro. Because even walking, you could see like a little bit of discomfort. Which, I mean, hey, granted, she's done a damn good job coming back from an ACL and being on the show. Because everybody that has an ACL, they're you don't see them for like a year, and she's there.
Or maybe if you're Lonzo Ball, maybe 3 years.
And counting. But he can stand up with one leg.
Yeah.
He can stand up.
Lonzo Ball, just look him up and then look up his history, his injury history.
Hey, let's send Lonzo Ball a picture of Dakota Kai and a picture of what's her name, the other one that's torn her ACL like 3 times already.
Tegan Knox.
They did it.
They still fighting.
Yeah, and you don't even have an ACL, bro.
Exactly.
But
maybe War Games, it might be like 4 against 4.
Okay.
I don't see how that will happen because usually it's 5 against 5, right?
Well, they can change the rules, but I don't know. I don't know who would be the 5th member though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or what if Dakota does have a surprise? That would be cool.
Who?
If Dakota Kai actually came back as a surprise. Like maybe what if she's cleared already? Even though, like I said, she does look like she's still a little uncomfortable, but hey, it could be selling or whatever it is. But she wouldn't have to do much in a War Games because she already have 4 other people there. That would be the ideal match to have her come back in. Because she wouldn't have to do much.
She just doesn't jump from the fucking top of the cage or something like that.
Imagine you're like, oh god, here we go. She's out.
Oh man.
Retired.
But then so then you're gonna have damage control. The new and improved damage control.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Against Bianca, Charlotte. What the fuck is her name?
Shotzi.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Who else?
What's her name? The one that whenever you spell shit on the
Shotzi.
iPhone, it puts it Shotzi.
Shotzi, yeah.
Shotzi. So Shotzi. I don't know who the 4th will be.
Maybe Becky. That would make sense.
No.
Or Raquel Rodriguez, probably.
No, but I think damage control. Have they gone to Monday Night Raw and like done stuff?
True. Or what? I mean, bro, remember they could always say, "Hey, we rented her from whatever."
Or what if the 5th member is Rhea? In this case, then getting Becky involved and everybody from
but Rhea's still Raw.
I know. So I'm trying to think of who else is a babyface from.
I mean, if they're gonna do like to even up the odds, I think it would be like Raquel or maybe Liv Morgan or something. She's been off of TV for ages.
But they're from Raw.
Yeah, but then again, remember right now she's been out for a little bit, so it would almost make sense. They could almost do whatever they want to with her.
You know who's gonna be?
Who?
It's gonna be Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. Ooh.
Yeah,
That
but
would be interesting.
I don't like it though, cause like,
And then she'll turn on them.
yeah, that would be fun. That would be hilarious. But like in terms of like war games, it doesn't kind of like give it a surprise factor, because you don't get randomly as like, unless they are from the very beginning, they're shorthanded, and then they have the last person, the clock just starts going off, and then it hits 0, and then
Yeah, but you know what I think the
music
problem
drops.
Yeah, but you know what I think the problem with war games is that they try to put so much emphasis on Crown Jewel that they didn't have any storylines ready for Survivors, and now they're trying to rush through it.
Yeah, Survivor Series.
We're only 2 weeks away.
Not this Saturday.
2 weeks
Next
and a half.
Saturday.
That's
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, basically 2 weeks and a half.
So it's November 25th.
Yeah, it's basically 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks and a couple of days. And that's the problem. To build a good story,
bro, it's November 12th. So November 25th. I'm saying it's 2 weeks.
And 1 day.
2 weeks, bro.
And 1 day per month.
How?
Because today's Sunday.
It's about to be Monday, bro. Like, it's 13 days. Oh shit. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I almost forgot. Go ahead, keep talking.
But anyways, yeah. So I have no idea. It seems like they're just rushing this thing through. Even the men's war games, they were rushing it through, and it's sad to say, because it seemed like Survivor Series was finally starting to get some prestige back after nobody cared about it for the longest time, and now it just seems like they're, I don't know, like it's
maybe if it would have been December 2nd or December,
that would have been better. Yes,
then it would have been better.
Because a full month of storylines would have helped them a bunch. I don't know why they did that. I know it's always in November, but they could have easily done it in December. That is true. That makes perfect sense for them to have done it in December. Yeah. Now the thing is, going back to this, even after the whole thing, because I really don't know how the whole build-up's going to be and what they're actually going to do, because like I said, it's very rushed. Do you think they're going to turn on Bayley? Because to me, it kind of seems like that.
I think so. Because like you had Kairi Sane and Bayley kind of like apologizing to each other. Bayley just seems like
the odd man out.
Yeah, why are they here? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and she didn't approve of it either. And if she's the leader of Damage Control, she's supposed to have been the first person to know about it, right?
But imagine Bayley leaves. Who the fuck is cutting a promo on that group?
Actually, I have a weird idea. It may not work. It may sound like the worst idea ever, but
probably.
What if they get rid of Dakota Kai and they get rid of Bayley, right? And then you have Shinsuke be kind of like
let's talk. Like,
listen. And he would do kind of like these Japanese promos, and it'll be kind of like Charlie's Angels. He's going to be the one pulling all the strings. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just have him do video packages.
I get what you're saying.
Like, it would make sense. Granted, if he spoke really great English, that would be even better. But I think it would almost, it would kind of make sense in my opinion, because they're forcing the whole Japanese thing. Let's be honest here. I've never liked that whole thing of like, oh yeah, you're Japanese, let's get together and boom. But now that they're doing it, might as well just go all in.
And then Shanghai Nights.
That's Japanese. It's Chinese, but it's okay.
Oh, my bad.
Tokyo Drift or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not making fun of it. I'm just he's making fun of me. Just clearing that before you guys get sentimental.
No, I actually want to go to Japan. Bad.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
I heard it's beautiful, honestly.
Bro, the food, everything seems, and it's clean. People don't throw shit on the floor. They're even at Disney World, they say they're like, everybody's like super courteous. Like, you put your stuff there, nobody touches it. Like,
bro.
We have to learn a lot from them.
In Japan, you throw something on the floor, they putting you in jail, bro.
Probably, and that's why it should be over here too, because people do whatever the hell they want to. Just throwing shit around everywhere. But anyways, going back to the topic, I wouldn't mind seeing Bayley going face again. She can do it. We've seen her be extremely successful as a babyface.
I just want her to start catching wins.
Yes.
Start catching dubs, because it just seems like she want to catch.
But the main reason I would like it is like what you're saying, to catch some dubs, plus the fact give her a storyline, not just have her wasted, just being oh God, what's her face?
Io Sky.
Io Sky's cheerleader. That's basically all she does.
Yeah.
Io Sky's cheerleader, and she's way too good to be doing this stuff. And all she does is take L's before Io Sky with the same person, and that's disrespectful. Honestly, like I said, they're turning into Natalia real fast.
And then, but I don't like that whenever they cut promos, they talk about how her career has gone down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, bro.
They emphasize
personal.
That.
Yeah, they make it kind of personal, like realistically.
Like I said, it sounds just like with Natty, the same exact thing. And it's like, come on,
disrespectful.
Man. Like, and even to Natty, to be honest with you, it is disrespectful. She is really good.
They paved the way.
But Bayley, because that's one thing. Natty has never been good on the mic, but Bayley's amazing on the mic.
Yeah, especially as a heel.
Bro, even when she was hurt, she did that ding dong thing. She got that over, bro. The worst gimmick ever. She got it over. That's how you know she's good. During the pandemic, she was like the MVP of the women's division, period.
Ding
the
dong.
Same thing Drew was doing for the men's, she was doing for the women. Huh?
Ding dong.
Hello. And it got over. She made it work. That's what a good wrestler does. And she did it. But they just, I don't know. I don't know if there's something behind the scenes or whatever it is, or they're just saving her for something bigger, or she's just an old toy that they don't want to play around with her again, which would suck, honestly.
I hope not.
No. But anyways, next thing, we had Santos Escobar turning on Rey Mysterio, which is what we predicted, what we've been saying for the last 3 months or so. Like every pay-per-view, we're like, oh, here it comes. And last one I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. At this point, might as well. And it happens in the next SmackDown, next Raw.
Like so quick, so quick. Not even like slowly work your way up to it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Like it was more like Carlito was just like,
bro, Carlito's just straight up snitch. Puerto Rican snitch. Why did the Puerto Rican have to be the damn snitch? Why?
He's like, you lost because of him. Por él.
Oh God! And then Carlito's music. Please bring back the old music, please.
He has to be a heel. He has to be.
Bro, but that music is terrible. It's just the worst.
Carlito's soon gonna realize, like, why the fuck am I in the LWO? Yeah. This faction sucks.
and then he picks up his phone, looks at the Chase app. Oh, estamos bien. Hold on.
All right, I guess I'm here. But so the thing is, like, so Carlito's the biggest person in that group.
By far.
By like 7 inches.
Bro, he's almost as big as Lashley.
Yeah, so then now, okay, so then you had the betrayal. But whatever. Cool. We predicted that. It happened way too quick. Like, I'm not complaining that he betrayed him. It's just it should have taken
not even how quick it sounds.
Maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Cause like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like freaking Santos just got pissed off, and then he said, "You know what? I'm just gonna turn on him. Fuck it." Like, cabrón now. Yeah, it was just like, bro, y'all could have literally had a conversation about it, and you're like, "No, I'm a toddler." So,
you know, could have been the case that he's just so bad at acting that they're trying to delay it and just try to do it real quick so you can get it out of the way. Because his acting, bro, put a mask on that guy. Please put a mask on him. He needs a mask.
Did you ever see him and the Don from NXT having like a freaking promo, like a pre-recorded promo section? that they went to a park supposedly at midnight to meet up and talk like gangsters or something like
Oh
that.
my god, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was so bad. I had already deleted that from my brain.
Yeah, the Don.
that
The
was
Don is
already
better.
about to
The Don
delete.
is better. It's like Santos, bro.
Bro, I think
I like him though. That's the thing. I like him, but like I hope he doesn't join.
I liked him in
Lashley.
Legado del Fantasma. That was good.
Yeah,
that was good. And what was the other lady's name? What was the one that was there?
Electra
I forgot her name.
Lopez.
Yeah, she, in my opinion, fit better than even than Selena Gomez. Selena Vega.
She's on NXT right now. She just won. No. I'm sorry. That's Lola Vice.
Lola Vice, yeah.
Yeah, I got her confused. My bad. Electra Lopez is somebody else. Or unless they change her name, I don't think so.
No, she's different.
No,
she's the one that.
Electra Lopez is like bigger, like taller. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, the other one's like. Let's see what
Lola is Puerto Rican. Let's go.
No, she's Cuban. Cubana.
No, she's not. She's Puerto Rican.
Cubana.
She's Puerto Rican.
Bro, last time we had the same thing, and you were like, "Oh no, he's Latino," and I was like, "No, he's Filipino." No, he's Latino. Buka, and then what happens? Look it up.
Look
right now.
Hold up.
Watch her say she's half Cuban, half Puerto Rican.
I'll be pissed. I'll be like, "Yo, that shit."
We're both wrong.
Nah, because she uses the Puerto Rican outfit.
Everybody does.
Oh, what the fuck? She is Cuban. Fuck.
I rest my case.
Wait, so is that the one that won or no?
I don't know. I don't watch NXT that much. I should watch it more, but I don't.
She's bad.
De momento,
Is that the one that won though?
de momento me dan ganas de comer tembleque. I don't know why. But
Facts. What was it? NXT Havoc Night 2.
See, and people who's like they go crazy over Nikita Lyons. Come on, man. Like, no.
Nah. Go ahead, but keep talking. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna keep.
You're still trying to find.
No. I found that she's Cuban, of Cuban descent. I just want to know if it's the same girl that won at NXT Havoc. That's the one. That's the part that I don't know if it's her.
I don't know, but anyways, I think that Selena, she should do the LWO thing, and they should have Santos do Legado del Fantasma. That would be cooler, man. He's so good as a heel. Even the way he dressed, bro, like the whole suit thing and everything, like looked like $1 million. But with right now with LWO, he's just playing lapdog to Rey, and he's always taking L's. He's just there. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do anything. His mic skills haven't gotten any better. In fact, in my opinion, they've gotten worse. Like he's almost turning into a Mexican version of Ricochet.
Facts.
Where he's really good in the ring, but when he gets the mic, he's not that good. And it's a shame. And I think it's also there are people that are better heels. And they should always be heels. He's one of them. Or put a damn mask on him and have him not talk.
Sir, I have answers for you.
What?
So Lola Vice is Cuban, right?
Okay.
And then Electra Lopez is actually Puerto Rican.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so you got it confused, right?
That's what happened. And
sure.
And then I was right. She is the tallest. She was literally the tallest out of Legado del Fantasma. Why is my computer freezing?
I don't know.
So she is 5'8", and then Santos Escobar, which he's the tallest dude on that group.
5'7" standing on a bench.
Facts. Oh, Santos is actually 5'11". That man must
there's no way, bro. There's no way. Like I've said before, JJ Barea's official NBA thing says he was 6 feet tall.
Nah.
Nowhere near that.
he was like 5'7"
on stilts.
Yeah, 5'7". But anyways, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
So I think it was the worst betrayal ever. I think it really fell flat for all the time they took to do this. I mean, in fact, what they should have done, if they were going to do it this quick like that, they should have just done it a couple of pay-per-views ago and just, in fact, even at the
Look at that
pay-per-view,
crown jewel.
have him hit him with the brass knuckles. And then you didn't even need Carlito to be a snitch.
Bro, like the fact that Rey Mysterio didn't notice that Santos
remember,
literally put the brass knuckles on the side of the ring. And I'm just like,
he can't see out of his left eye because Seth Rollins took it out. Remember. Wasn't that true?
Yeah, that was the worst. The worst.
And then the commentators trying to sell it. They're like, "Oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever seen."
His eye popped out. His eye popped out. Oh my god,
bro, that was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I think, you know what?
And then Seth Rollins started to play it off, bro. I'm just like
Rey Mysterio. Hold on. Rey Mysterio, in all of his greatness, he's not that good in storylines. The only good storyline he had was the Batista and Eddie Guerrero, and it's because the two guys that were next to him, not because of him. Because his acting is terrible. The one with Dominic worked because of Dominic. Like, he's in the ring, he's a goat.
You're just a deadbeat dad.
He made it work. Even his wife did a better job acting than he did. And she's not even in wrestling. That smack him. That worked. But yeah, but that's the thing about Ray. It does bother me. But anyways, next thing, LA Knight. And this is one of the things that always worries me about somebody facing Roman Reigns, especially this quick. Because now, where are we going with him?
Well, he said that.
What are we doing?
He said he's not done with the bloodline. And the bloodline is not done with him. So then whenever he was cutting that promo, it sounded like a lot of fucking excuses. Okay. Any other babyface would have came up with like, yeah, you know, bloodline got the best out of me, something along those lines, but no.
Something Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. So then you're making up a bunch of different excuses. And it's like, bro, that makes you look weak. Like,
oh, that's fine. But that's whatever they gave him. So he has to work with that, I guess. But my whole thing with LA Knight is like, where are we going? What is his purpose? Because, yeah, we saw that he wasn't going to beat Roman Reigns, and we knew it. And honestly, of all the people that have faced Roman Reigns in the last few years, he's the one that I've been the least worried about him beating Roman Reigns. Why? Because Sammy, even though we were like, oh, there's no way Sammy's going to beat him. And in the match, we're like, the Cody one, even then it was like, ooh, maybe. In fact, I think even Cody was a favorite in that match, to be honest with you.
I think
the one with Drew. The Drew to me was
face.
Probably the best one in ring. The Drew one was amazing, because the only thing that Roman had at the end was Solo coming out. That was it. Yeah. But that was those were moments that you're like, he might lose it. This time there was like, oh, there's no way he's gonna beat Roman. So it kind of takes away from it too, and that's the problem with making Roman so invincible. But then you don't have anybody to replace him. So that's the biggest issue with Roman right now. So where do you think they're going to go with LA Knight? Do you think he's actually going to get another shot at the title soon?
How do you lose whenever you were the challenger and you get a rematch?
Seth Rollins has done that shit a bunch of times. But that's a whole nother that's a whole other book. Seth Rollins actually beats the guy, and he challenges the guy that he just beat. Makes no sense.
Makes zero sense.
Nope.
Not a prize fighter at all. He doesn't care. Nope. He would just show up on a Monday Night Raw, and then he would just defend his title 5 times.
Bro, he goes, tells Sami Zayn, I'm going to give you a title
match. And
even Sami's like, what?
What? Why?
Okay. Exactly. That you have another extreme. But I think LA Knight, it almost seems like he has no purpose in his storyline right now. And I know this is his one shot to make it big.
He needs
but Roman's not the right guy to put him against for him to do his thing. In fact,
he needs to go against Logan Paul, like we said.
Against Logan Paul, which I think would have made sense. And if you want to have him go against one of the big titles, it would have been against Seth, which I think him beating Seth would have been okay. And that's fine.
Yeah.
And it would have made sense. And you have Seth take off, 5 months off or whatever it is till Mania.
To rest his back.
Yeah. Yeah, his adamantium back. Yeah. But I don't know. That kind of worries me a little bit about LA Knight, because it just seems like como dicen la Puma. So you're going to Puma, and then he's gone.
Yeah, he's about to get buried, like realistically.
Yeah, and it's sad because
it sucks because we like him.
Super over.
Yeah,
super over. But they did exactly, and we always said he needs a bigger opportunity, but he did not need to go for the world title right now.
No,
especially against Roman. That was a huge mistake. Yeah. Huge mistake. Yeah. So Triple H, I'll take your calls. I'll take your calls from now on. That's fine. I know you called me a few times. That's fine. Yeah. I will answer your call tomorrow.
Hey, if you watched the show though. He watched the show because we said Logan Paul should win. Why? Because he's gonna make that title relevant.
Yeah, and the whole thing with Santos, he probably watched the show late. He's like, yeah, I'm supposed to make him lose. All right, cool. Betrayal. Yeah. All right. So another thing, and that's where I wrestle with myself to a certain extent with the whole Roman thing not showing up, because Roman did have a presence in the show, even though he wasn't even there. With Jimmy, with his promo, he's like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna face was it LA Knight next week? Is it?"
To be honest with you, I
don't remember because I didn't care. I didn't care who he was gonna face, because then also he's like, "Yeet," and then he's like, "Wait a minute." Roman calls him. He's like, "Actually, no yeet," and it seems like Roman possessed him, because he sounded just like Roman, just like Roman. I don't know if they modulated the voice.
Wait, who said that?
Roman, like Jimmy.
Bro, I haven't seen that.
Bro, he sounded just like Roman. Look it up.
I haven't seen it.
Like, it was scary. He sounded exactly like Roman.
Will we get a copyright strike if we show it?
Yeah, we will. We know WWE, especially when it's not actual WWE. That's okay. But
that's a fact.
But I thought that was great, because you could tell Roman's presence. He didn't do anything, but the cloud was there. It's like so that was actually fun. That was actually really good. Then the last thing I want to talk about was the heavyweight championship, Seth's heavyweight championship. Where the hell are we going with this? What is the purpose of this championship? What are we trying to do with this, other than give Seth a consolation prize? What? I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it.
Who the fuck is he wrestling next?
I don't know.
Because Judgment Day got involved for 6 months straight now with this shit. So like,
and then Sammy's the one that gets some match.
So what are we doing? Like, is Judgment Day gonna like? I think the only thing that will fix everything is if Damian Priest cashes in.
Watch, they'll have him fail. Bro, I will stop watching wrestling for like a month, I think.
Nah, I think I will stop watching Raw. I mean,
not a protest.
It's not like that has changed, but like, I think what's gonna happen is at some point
you have to watch Raw more often. It's good. It's actually not bad.
Cody Rhodes is gonna be like, Damian Priest, I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of you getting involved with my boy Seth Rollins. So I'm gonna challenge you for a match, and it's gonna be for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Whoa! And he's gonna win it from.
And then he's gonna win. So it's like,
yeah, but it's like, see, the part that bothers me is that, yes, I understand. You may not want it to be like Roman, where he barely wrestles. But you don't want it to be every single week. Seth has somebody different for some random reason, and he's the one that actually asks for the challenge, which makes no sense at all either.
But wasn't this? But I saw this somewhere that they were just tooting his horn or whatever it's called. That this was the first time that he wrestled on Monday Night Raw in a month or something like that. And I'm like, it
seems like he's wrestling every other week. For the title.
It's because he's there with the promos.
Yeah, but
Promos are not
old.
even good because they're not developing anybody else.
No.
You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So the only person that you kind of started developing was Shinsuke. Then you buried him. Drew McIntyre. Now we don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen with him. Which he's probably gonna turn heel, join the Judgment Day, turn emo. I don't know.
Gonna put black eyeliner.
But then after that, who are you gonna have him feud with? Judgment Day until WrestleMania? Because like realistically, like who else is a big?
I thought
heel
Sammy was going to
besides
feud
Gunther.
with yeah, but
And it's not going to be him.
Yeah, but isn't Sammy feuding with the Judgment Day? Or are they going to have everybody feud with the Judgment Day?
No, everybody's going to feud with the Judgment Day because it's probably going to go into War Games. But still, what happens only after that?
2 weeks and 1 day away. But but after that, what's gonna happen? That's the question. What's the end game here? Because we all know whatever Survivor Series happens, yeah, we may have a few changes, but it's not gonna be anything groundbreaking. Now, what about after? And that's the thing. You almost created the same issue with Roman that nobody could beat him. You created the same issue with Seth. The only difference is that Seth's on TV every week.
No, the only difference is that Wrath can be beaten by anybody. He doesn't have that prestige yet.
Regardless, a lot of people, he's still winning. It's kind of like Super Cena. Super Cena, it was almost like he's going to lose, and then
he's on his superhero run.
Yeah, remember, he's a babyface, so it's a different character. But it's basically the same exact effect. What was the purpose of having this title? Okay, I understand. Seth gave it prestige. After Seth gives it some prestige, give it to someone else. Build the title up and give it to someone else. Now what are you going to do? Wait till WrestleMania? Almost a year to the date when they unveil the other titles. That's basically what we're going to do. So why even have the other title? Might as well just keep both on Roman and call it a day.
Facts.
Serious, because we're not really accomplishing anything. And that's my issue. We're not, like you're saying, we're not building anybody. We're not making anybody better. We're not creating any new feuds. We're not doing anything at all with this damn championship. And it's supposed to be as important as Roman's title, which we know it is not right now, but it's supposed to be Raw's biggest prize. And I still think Gunther is a way better champion than Seth Rollins will ever be.
I think what needs to happen is that Gunther goes for the World Heavyweight Champion and beats him. And then he's carrying two belts.
No, Seth's gonna beat him too. Then what? And then
where Dominic. He's gonna have a feud with Dom.
God, hey, actually, at this point, I wouldn't mind if Dominic beat Seth. Right now,
at this point, have Rhea beat him.
True, fair, serious.
Unless they're gonna call up like Braun Breaker and he turns babyface or something. No, he's a heel. He'll call up Braun Breaker.
Hey, remember they're going from NXT to the main roster, so they can change. So don't say it too loud. But it may actually happen. Triple H watches.
They'll have a match, and then it's just like, oh my god, we have a new champion.
And we're gonna be like, oh, tanto nadar para morirse en la orilla.
Exactly.
Like, for real. After all that shit.
For nothing.
Braun Breaker.
But anyways, I'm sorry. This kind of went into a rant episode.
But it deserved it.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys don't agree, let us know down in the comment section. This was your boy JJ. You got Javi over there. I need to go to sleep. It's midnight. So yeah. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Deuces.
Peace. They finally let you say it. Coño.